This is Eagle Al, and today I will be talking about Josh Sweat. He is staying. Also, Kenny Pickett, QB2. But some throwing me off about his attitude. Also, we got to talk about the new linebacker signing and Oren Burks. And lastly, Howie Roseman got the fourth most cap space in the NFL. But let's get straight into it.
Hey, what's up? It's more Ojimo. Shout out to Eagle Al, the biggest Eagles fan out there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, so before we get straight into the topics, let's talk about CJ Gardner-Johnson. 2 days ago, he had a press conference and he said something I like. This is why Eagles fans love CJ Gardner-Johnson. But let me go ahead and play these clips.
Kind of like texting you or anything saying, come back and we want you?
I don't think it was no players. I think you could sense it through the fans. I just let God and I let everybody the time handle it. I ain't really gonna talk to nobody. I think free agency this year was more so phone off, focus on me, head down, keep grinding, and wait for that call.
Just value that versatility that you have.
I think it's my time to be cocky. It's my time to be cocky. I still one of the best young safeties in the league, so I ain't worried about. I'm ready to keep it going.
Good. All right.
That's it.
As you see, spoke about the fans, was one of the reasons he wanted to come back. And that cockiness, we need it. We need that cockiness, pause, because Eagles, we was too lackadaisical. A lot of guys didn't bring it. A lot of guys wanted to play the nice guy. And then you see James Bradbury get bullied. Like, we need that rawness and back in Philadelphia. And I believe CJ Gardner-Johnson bring that. Also, did you see Jalen Hurts? It was a clip out there of him, throwing a couple balls. And Jalen Hurts is working. That's all I can say. Jalen Hurts is definitely working. He's out there doing his thing. Some wide receiver had posted it. Jalen Hurts don't really post himself at all since, he became the star. I remember the old Jalen Hurts in college that used to post a lot. But now he sit back, he chill, and people post him. Even like last year when he was working, he ain't posted himself. People posted him. So shout out to Jalen Hurts putting in that work, man. But let's get into the topics, man. Josh Sweat is here to stay. Restructure his contract for 1 year. Believe it's like $10 million. And I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. And what do that mean for not Josh Sweat, I'm sorry. What do that mean for Haason Reddick? I don't know. Something tells me he's going to get traded, but we will see. Because Josh Sweat still want that 25, 26 a year. I honestly believe Howie can make it happen. Any GM can make it happen. I believe Howie had a cap hits really low. Howie does it. But he need to do it now because Haason Reddick, Josh Sweat, Bryce Huff, all these dudes, and then you got Brandon Graham as a rotational piece. I know you're not going to lead the draft without a defensive end. So you'll be stacked, but you got to find a way to pay the man. I hope we do. I really do. I hope we don't trade him. I hope I don't have to say breaking news. We did trade him. I even tweeted out, like, I'm sorry to break it to y'all, but I believe Haason Reddick will be traded. And, that's just my guess because I'm thinking they're going to keep one or the other. And I was even shocked that Josh Sweat name was in trade rumors because Eagles, what we know for, we like to keep our guys. That's why Brandon Graham can stay around for years, or even the Jason Kelsey, Fletcher Cox. Certain guys we really try to hold on to. So, again, shout out to Josh Sweat. What do this mean for Haason Reddick? I truly don't know. I really don't know. I hope he stay, but some telling me like, yo, we're going to possibly trade him. But speaking of trades, picks, and things like that, Kenny Pickett, we traded for him, moved back basically 22 spots from 98 to 120 for Kenny Pickett. And I mean, on paper, I like the trade, but the rumors that was out there, I really don't like. And then he even liked the tweet about the rumors that he really didn't want to compete with Russell Wilson. So he wanted to get traded. And they're like, okay, you want to get traded? They traded him to the Philadelphia Eagles, where he basically has no shot of starting. Yes, the fans are trying to start up something like, oh, Kenny Pickett, this and that. No, he will be QB2. He won't be expensive. and hopefully come in with the right mindset. I'm not mad at a young quarterback wanting to start as a QB, but you should have stuck it out with your team, really compete with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson on that team is making what, like $1 million? Trust me, they want you to beat him out, but hey, it is what it is. Bears end up trading Justin Fields to the Steelers, so it worked out for the Steelers, and us getting Kenny Pickett worked out for us. So all parties are happy. Look like Bears are going to get Caleb Williams. Steelers, they got a young guy in the background just in case Russell Wilson fail, and we got a quality backup quarterback, because that's what Howie Roseman do. Think of the past three: Gardner Minshew, quality. Marcus Mariota was a starter in this league. And we got Kenny Pickett, who was a starter in this league too. So that's what we do. A lot of people always bring out, and which I agree with. If it wasn't really for Nick Foles finishing out the year where we had won the Super Bowl, don't know. And there was times we had quote unquote bad backup quarterbacks where as though they couldn't win any games. At least with Kenny Pickett, he could win a game or two, but it's just the attitude thing with him. Maybe I'm reading him the wrong way. Maybe the reports about him are just blasphemy, but again, I don't like the attitude so far as everything I'm hearing. But hopefully he get it together, man. Well, hopefully he do. All right, so let's talk about Oren, the linebacker we signed from the 49ers. All signings can't be big splashes. But this guy, he was a special teams guy, really good on special teams, this Burks guy. And started about 5 games. I think we signed him for like $1 million or something like that. Not too much money. All this told me is that we probably not bringing Sean Bradley back. I seen some of Sean Bradley tweets. They're like he will not be a Philadelphia Eagle. And hopefully I'm wrong. Sean Bradley, he is unfortunate because he tore his ACL in the preseason game. I don't like when stuff happened in the preseason game. But Oren looked like he's going to replace Sean Bradley's spot, be a bit rotational guy, and just be a special teams guy. So, again, all signings can be big signings, but Howie Roseman definitely had the money to make big signings. So, it's an updated cap space spot track thing. I trust me, I'm not a capologist, but I did see that Eagles are still in the top 5, actually number 4. With $39 million in cap space. That's a lot of money to work with. Now, you got to think, Justin Simmons is still out there. Dang, who's still out there? Well, Justin Simmons is still out there. That's the name that we want. But I'm hearing his asking price is really high. I still believe we're going to get a linebacker. Not sure who it is. But you can't tell me and convince me that Devin White is the big signing. You just can't. But hopefully, how we going to the draft, get Edrin Cooper. Hopefully he's a day 1 pick. I'm really leaning towards just get him. If he fall in your lap in the first round, just get him. We gotta get these linebackers right. We have to get these linebackers right, man. But yeah, Howie Roseman, a lot of cap space. That means a lot of moves can be happening. Hopefully a move happened today. Yesterday I didn't make a video because no offense to Burks, I don't think it was a big enough move for me to hurry up and shoot a video. But, I usually take the Saturdays off, give y'all one on Sunday, then I just go full throttle the rest of the week. So again, hopefully Howie makes a big move. We need possibly another safety and another linebacker. Howie, don't go cheap on the linebackers. You're 4th in cap space. You can sign somebody. But hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news today? Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Burks, Howie Roseman having a lot of cap space, Josh Sweat, Stan. How do we feel about all this good stuff? But this is Eagle Al, man.